Hello, everyone. I am Alexandra Yamoyawoyi here with the second installment of our UNAJUA series unpacking the current state of Africa's music industry. And contributing insights for this series is Ghanaian founder Asamani. This is UNAJUA, where we offer minimal actionable responses to important questions in about 15 minutes or less. But before we get stuck into the episode, let's do this. To earn some African Tech Roundup token, here's this week's proof of play question. Who is the first Ghanaian artist to organize a digital concert on YouTube? Stay listening to the end of the episode for the answer. Then fill out the Google form linked to the show notes with your name, email address, seller address, and the correct answer to today's question. If you don't already have a social token wallet and seller address, get with the program by signing up at wallet.socialstack.co. Asamani is the co-founder and CEO of a mobile record label called Boss. On this scene-setting podcast, Yo offers insights into the current state of Africa's music industry and which players are worth paying attention to. Take a listen.
In terms of the players, I named a couple of artists, and in terms of the platforms, I've named a couple of platforms. But for me, what I think is missing is we need some homegrown platforms. We need some homegrown platforms, or we need some of the big platforms to acquire some homegrown platforms, because we need homegrown ideas in how we are going to pay and consume music, and for it to actually benefit the artists as well. Because streaming is great. It gets you heard all over the world. You just now have, and they give you your stats and your analytics back, right? That's magical. So now you can work these stats and analytics to grow your audience. Oh, I got 5 fans in Japan. Cool. Let me turn that into 10. Let me turn that into 20. Let me, in a year's time, that 5 maybe is now 2,000 fans. It gives you clues on what you need to do, but it pays horribly. It pays horribly. Streaming pays horribly. It pays something like 0.0031 cents per stream. Cents is in dollars and cents. Doesn't make sense. But it pays that per stream. So if you think about it, like, I'm not going to do the math here, 0.003 point something. Even if I get like 1,000 streams, I'm only getting like almost $1, a little bit more than $1. That's ridiculous. So streaming needs to pay better. But I don't know if that's going to happen soon enough, because we say, where is the money going to come from for streaming to pay better? Are we going to charge the listeners more so we can pay the artists more? Are we going to ask the streaming services to take less of a revenue share so the artists can get paid more? Are we going to ask the investors or record labels, who are major investors in these platforms, to take less of a revenue share? Who's going to reduce their share to give the artists more money, considering the artists are the driving force of all of this? That's why I say, for Africa, definitely our artists need to get paid more, the same amount that we're paying around the rest of the world. So I think some homegrown ideas and platforms will help serve this well. But at the same time, I actually think that streaming is just a shop window in today's music world. Meaning, it's like your billboard. It's where people see and hear you. They see and hear you and like, oh, who's that? Oh, this is who you are. Oh, you sound all right. Cool. Here's a few fractions of a penny. I love your music. I'm going to throw you some crumbs so I can enjoy your music. And I love your sound. But you've got my attention. So now what are you going to do with this attention? Because you've got these people, they're listening to you. And this is where artists need to understand their business and start making music business. You've got their attention. What are you going to turn that listener into? What are you going to sell them? What are you going to get them to subscribe to? Where are you going to get them to go? Because all of the other revenue streams actually pay more than the music. The music is what attracts them. But all the other revenue streams are actually a lot more profitable.
This Wednesday, African Tech Roundup will be dropping its first tech conversation with Baratang Mia, founder and CEO of Girl Hype, a coding academy for women and girls in underserved communities in South Africa. But before we go, here's the answer to this week's Proof of Play question. Who is the first Ghanaian artist to organize a digital concert on YouTube? The answer is Charles Ni Arma Mensah Jr., also known as Shatta Wale. The digital concert was organized to bring hope to Ghanaians and his global audience during the COVID pandemic. So remember, to get some African Tech Roundup token, go ahead and fill out the Google form linked to the show notes with your name, email address, Silo address, and the correct answer to today's question. If you don't already have a social token wallet and Silo address, get with the program by signing up at wallet.socialstack.co. That's all for now. Until next time, have a great week.